Hi, this is Petra, and it is the full moon in Aquarius, August 11th, 2022. So let me read to you the significance because this is so poignant to our wellness days. This full moon involves a clash between the sun, the ego, and retrograde Saturn, deconstruction, which is currently in Aquarius. The full moon always brings intensity, but this time there's going to be even more pressure than usual because Saturn is involved. It could be that someone is bossing you around, or even maybe you're being a little heavy-handed. There could be rules being imposed on you that you're not too happy about. Best case scenario is that the previously laid down rules are now finally being lifted. To understand Saturn in Aquarius, let's talk the key words. We're in a pattern of time when humanity, Aquarius represents humanity, has a lot of lessons to learn. Saturn teaches lessons. With a little bit of luck, this lunation will see us all having evolved and learn lessons since this cycle started back in March 2020, around the time the first coronavirus lockdown began. It's all about endings and releasing. It's slow and steady, and it asks us to think about where we've come from and how far we've come. On the plus side, it's very likely that the emotional hysteria that quite often comes up at a time of the full moon will be dampened down by the presence of Saturn. Saturn isn't a planet that takes anything lightly, including histrionics. So if you know you need to quit someone or something, this is the full moon to cut the ties. There will be less emotion involved and more logic. Perfect. So get comfortable and let's meditate and just settle in to this experience. If you know the Reiki symbols and it's something that you practice, then bring that in. If you do not, that's fine. Just your intention for this time for yourself is all that's needed. Getting comfortable, whether you're lying down or sitting up nice and tall with your feet on the floor, sitting in lotus position, whatever feels right for you, I invite you to go there. Take a couple of deep breaths, just noticing your heartbeat, your own natural rhythm. As you breathe, allowing yourself to settle in a little bit deeper. Aquarius is an air, the element is air. The ruling planet is Saturn, traditional astrology, and Uranus in the modern astrology. The key words are I know. So if you have an I know popping up as you scan your body, that's okay. Stay with it. This is a sign that lives in its head a lot. So as we scan the body, if you're having a hard time letting go of your thoughts and emotions, that's okay. Being an air sign, Aquarians are lofty thinkers, pragmatic and unusual. Take some nice, long, deep breaths and just settle in to this Aquarian energy. You know, it's in your chart somewhere. So just breathe and just settle in. And let's start at the top of our head. As you bring your awareness up there to your crown chakra, just think of the energy ushering in change in progress. You may place your hands up there just to give that, or hover, just to give that area some intention, or you just sit there and breathe. The energy is ushering in change and progress. As we move down to your brow chakra, your third eye chakra, your brain, you may bring your hand here to your forehead, maybe even one cupping the back of your occipital ridge where your neck and head meet. That's a lovely place to focus. Here are some of the top questions to ponder. Have I been pragmatic to the point of losing the romance of life? Have I been living too much in my head and not enough in my heart? Allowing the hands now, if they're cupped here, just to slide to the sides of your face, cupping maybe the ears, your jawline. Settle into the breath. Have I been trying to do things my way just for the sake of it? Taking another deep breath, and then let those hands float down to your throat chakra, holding whichever way feels comfortable, or hovering. Have I been trying too hard to befriend people, and for the wrong reasons? Communication center. Inhaling and exhaling. Hands are floating down now to your heart center. Any way that feels comfortable for you. Have I allowed myself to move forward this month? Take a nice deep breath. Moving down to the solar plexus, so right below your rib cage, above your belly button, your power center. It's time to detach and let go. Breathe it in and let it go. Exhale through the cleansing breath. Hands are going to float down to the sacral chakra, so below your belly button, maybe your hips area where you feel comfortable holding there. Finding a balance between trying to be all things to all people versus having real relationships. And moving down now to your root chakra, pelvic bone, legs, wherever you want, on your lap, maybe your low back, bottom, tailbone. Breathe in that earth energy as you ground here. What am I clinging on to that I know is doing me no good? Taking a nice deep breath now. Moving your hands anywhere that you feel that you'd like some more nourishment, or perhaps sending it out for an intention for someone else or a situation that could use your positive Reiki energy. Intention. What can I do for the good of the planet? As you breathe it in, breathe it out. Inhaling and exhaling, allowing that energy to float through all the chakras, connecting you down to the earth, grounding cord in. Exhale it out to the full moon. You may stay in this position if this is comfortable for you, or you could grab a paper and a pen. As we move into the forgiveness ceremony and gratitude ceremony, just take some deep cleansing breaths to release any stress, worries, or cares that may have come up, may have been activated through this reflection time. Now I want you to think about a habit or a thought pattern or an idea or anything that's upset you that you want to release. Now you can write this down, or you can just let this float through you as we have this time. You can think about someone that's upset you and go back as far as you want to. And this can be written down as well as we create a forgiveness list. Close your eyes and visualize this person, this situation, inside a pink bubble. Beautiful pink bubble, and pink is the color of love. See them smiling at you. Create a good feeling between the two of you. And they now say silently or out loud, I forgive you. And then let that bubble float away safely. Under the glorious full moon, I forgive everything, everyone, every experience, every memory of the past or present that needs forgiveness. I forgive positively everyone. I also forgive myself for past mistakes. The universe is love, and I am forgiven and governed by love alone. Love is now adjusting my life. Realizing this, I abide in peace. I bring love and healing to all my thoughts, beliefs, and relationships. I learn my lessons and move on. I call on my soul fragments to be cleansed by the full moon, and I call on them to rejoin me. I send love to myself and everyone I know and everyone who knows me in all directions in time. Under this glorious full moon, I am healed. My life is healed, and so it is. So be it. Take in that energy of the forgiveness ceremony and let it wash over you. Now, if you do write this list, you can certainly burn it somewhere to release it, as long as you're safe. Be careful where you burn it. But this releases the energies into the ethers for the transmutation into love and peace. And now is the time to bring in our gratitude practice, because we've cleared out. And now we can bring in. It's a great time to manifest. And this is why I like to do this every month, giving you an opportunity to release and reset. So take a moment to think about 3 people, places, situations, or things that you're really grateful for. And again, you can write this down if you like. And just really feel that gratitude. Feel it in your body. And this list may change month to month, but right now, just take that in, write it down if you'd like. And this is another list that you can burn and release, if it feels well, if it feels good. All right, our last moments. Take a moment just to let all that settle down. I know that I am blessed, and I live my life within that knowing. I hope you enjoy a beautiful full moon. Stay safe. Peace. Shante, Shante. Until we meet again, thank you for tuning in.